Okay, tribe. Take number two. Let me put this on the ground here. Let me put my hat away. Okay, this is take number two. Live. If you guys know what's going on, comment on the live, and I'll get the comment. If you have experience going live, for some reason, I don't know if it's really in Thailand, if the internet is really just going in and out and it breaks up the live stream, but it seems to be doing pretty consistent, especially like right in the beginning. Sometimes it will do it in the middle of the live stream after I've been going for a little while. But lately it's been doing it right in the beginning, like right when I start, within the first minute or two, it will cut the connection. So I don't know if it's cutting the connection. It's taking me a little while to kind of set the live stream up on my desktop. But if you have experience with that, just let me know. Or honestly, it could just be the internet connection in Thailand. But anyway, enough of that. Enough of doing take one, take two, take threes. What are we here for? Let me get the mic set up. All going. We're in the YOU² or YOU² book. We are on chapter 6. And sometimes you have to forgive me. Sometimes I forget what chapter we're on because the book doesn't have chapters. It's just separated by it's basically it's like a chapter, but he doesn't say chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why I will kind of lose my spot on what chapter we're on. So let me get focused here. Get my glasses on. Aang's working over there. Got my water. Got the camera in the right place. During take one, I was adjusting the camera. Big zoomed feature of my head. You'd be like, what is this guy doing? Okay. Got my handy dandy glasses. Chapter 6 out of the book YOU² by Price Pritchett. You can get this book on Amazon. And no, this isn't my book, and I don't get anything for the book. I just think this is a great book. I've had it for at least a decade out of my personal development library. I'll put the mic a little bit closer to me. And we're on chapter 6. Chapter 6 is ignore conventional approaches. And like we were reading yesterday, now yesterday was chapter 5. Yesterday, chapter 5 was on quit trying harder. And if you kept up with yesterday, quit trying harder. These chapters are crazy small. They're only one-page chapters. But quit trying harder kind of ended abruptly. In for what the name of the chapter is, but he didn't really tell you how to do it. So we kind of figured he's going to tell you how in chapter 6. So let's kind of backtrack to chapter 5. Let's do a kind of a review here really quick here on quit trying harder, and then we'll move on to chapter 6. And this mic is feels like it's in my eyeball. Okay, now quit trying harder. What was the whole premise? Let me see. Listen to this. Sooner or later, you're going to reach a point where you can't try any harder. It may be that your spirit flags or that your physical and mental resources are stretched to the limit. And often, well before you come to that set of circumstances, you reach the point of diminishing return. Trying harder and harder, sometimes, in fact, intensifying your efforts produces nothing except bigger problems. Now, my whole concept of trying harder, that doesn't mean that you don't want to try, okay, my friends. Like, when we look at it from a success standpoint and a manifesting standpoint, like when you try harder, you really kind of deep down, you're really trying to force something to happen. Okay, the harder you try, the more you force it to happen. Remember that force negates. Okay, force kind of runs from you. I mean, thinking about it this way, like if you're in a relationship or you try to force somebody to like you, you try to go above and beyond to get somebody to like you, sometimes they stay away from you just because they feel that weird energy from you because you're trying to force something to happen. Okay, it's the same thing when you're trying to force in any area of your life away from you. And this is a kind of a manifesting rule or a law of the universe rule. You can't force things to happen. And you can't force things to happen like in your life as well. So that's kind of the whole concept of this chapter right here. Quit trying harder. Okay. But like I said yesterday, if you're an entrepreneur and you do personal development, maybe you go to seminars, you listen to very successful entrepreneurs and stuff like that. The whole concept is trying harder is that's what they preach is try harder, work longer hours, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it can be, especially if you're an entrepreneur, it can be a double-edged sword because you're like, well, who's telling me the truth? So this is how he kind of wrapped up the chapter. Okay, let's kind of go way to the bottom here of chapter 5. If you want to quit thinking about trying harder, more effort isn't the answer. Then that's where he sums up the paragraph. Okay, whole chapter. Okay, he doesn't tell you kind of what to do. So let's move on to chapter 6. And chapter 6 is ignore conventional approaches. So he's kind of following a trend here. And he says, get ruthless about trying something different. And, and I'll read the little quotation he has. Ricochet, if you're trying to climb over the wall, open a door and walk through. If you're pushing against the river, try going with the flow. So the whole concept here is he's still kind of going on quit trying harder, ignore conventional approaches. Is basically we're kind of taught. Sometimes we just learn it. Most of the time we indirectly learn it. Oh my goodness, the connection stopped again.